Hey Mom, since you can't be here, this is what we have so far that we'll start planting and doing the dirt work this weekend. And that is rhubarb, 4 of them. Got 2 flats of lavender. These are the Honeycrisp trees. This is 2 varieties, or actually 3 varieties of cherries, bushes that we have. So we've got 6 of those. And then we have, these are 2 pink ladies. They're pretty tall, they're about 7 feet tall. These are little tiny baby, just first year bare root. These are golden delicious. They are a prolific fruiter, producing fruit even up here in this climate. And we got that for a pollinator. So we have Honeycrisp, we have Pink Lady, and then we have the Golden Delicious. These are lavender. These raised beds aren't here. They're just, we put these here to keep these pots stable during the high winds that we have. Lilacs are growing. These 2 big trees, these green ones right here, well, you got a whole background. I suppose it's kind of hard to see. Go this way. These 2 right here are peaches. And this is the mulberry section. These are the same type or species that we had in Scottsdale. These are prolific fruiters as well. And this unique piece, I'm going to go back and get another one. This is a weeping mulberry. That's pretty cool. We are starting to see fruit on this. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, right there. That's the fruit. So this is going to fruit this year. And this ends up, when it's mature 10 years from now, this is just going to look like a big shaggy rug, like something from the Addams family. And picked up a couple of Colorado spruces, a rose bush. These do really, really well up here. I think I'm going to see how this one does this year and what kind of growth we get in blooms. Another Colorado spruce. These are all the honeyberries, and then we have blackberries right there, and then there's also raspberries. This is the berry section. And then we've just got the front face, that we're continually working on improving. Got some nice wine barrels we picked up. I'm currently just fill the tops. It helps keep the oak tight. I spray and hose down the oak barrels daily. But this gives our hummingbirds, the robins, blue jays, woodpeckers, they're all coming over here and just hanging out. And I got to get a video of them splashing around and having fun. This weekend we're also moving wood chips and making raised beds. So what we did is ordered some boulders. These are native to the area. These existing ones right there are what I wanted to match. And this is an example of how close they are. We got a bunch of variety of sizes. And we got some really big, beastly rocks. So I rented a Kubota, a much larger one than I had previously. And what we're going to do is take and spread all those wood chips. I've got 2 big piles, and we're going to spread those out. We're going to make soil for the, let's head over there since I'm here. It's only a short walk. You can hang out with me for a minute. I'm making soil for all the raised beds. So like I said, these raised beds over here, they're not staying. They're just there for to protect those plants. All these wood chips are going to get distributed all throughout this whole area. We must start protecting and making soil. So this is a pretty good, and all these wood chips are from this property. So every tree that we take down, we're chipping, and we're going to repurpose on the property so that we can start making soil. My goal is to have about initially 4 inches of chips. And this is fire pit area that is neglected, but we can't have any fires right now anyway. And back to Little Bunny Trail. This is the garden section. There's all the different varieties of things that we have started. Peas are just kicking butt. These are Rick's famous watermelons. We've got a variety of mixed corn, flowers, loofah, cucumber, bunch of brassicas, hollyhocks, squash, zucchini, all kinds of stuff. And this is the fence. 300 feet of this oil rig fencing, and it's 6 feet tall. Like, I can't see over this. It's really cool. We're gonna have gates that are being created. They normally create them on site. So we're gonna have a 10-foot gate here. And then we're gonna have a 10-foot gate right there. And then over there, we have a 36. So what I'm doing tonight, these guys are gonna do me a favor, and I'm gonna mark out post holes. Because what I wanna do is establish our vineyard. I want to establish on the other side of this garage over there, a raspberry, blackberry patch, and you know, just be able to get all this stuff out of here this weekend. And we're going to bring in a Kubota. We're renting one, like I said previously, and then we will grade all this, make it nice and level, mark where we want to have our electricity brought in, where we're going to have irrigation, a frost-free hydrant brought in, and create a little roadway from this side of the property back to where our cabin stayers are, where people come and visit us and stay in family. Each of those cabins will have a much bigger yard now. We're going to do a lot split, lot line adjustment, so that we can add on to those cabins and increase them from about 500 square feet to about 900, up to about 1,1500. That one down on the end, all the way down there, is the first one that is getting remodeled, and we're meeting with the contractor tomorrow. So there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on, but it's fun, it's exciting, and we've worked really hard to get here, and we're grateful for all the steps and the processes, the working hard, the saving, going without, and this is a perfect video on delayed gratification. All right, take care. Have yourself a great day, everybody. This is Rick Borden with White Mountain Urban Farms and Cottages, and today this video is not sponsored by Zappa Construction, but he's the one that is helping us accomplish our goals. And my experience thus far with this crew is really legit and wonderful. Super easy to work with, and they're taking good care of us. And they helped us out with the design, asked lots of questions. And the number one thing I said I wanted to do was begin with the end in mind. And the second requirement that I had is I want to do this once. And I upgraded from the wood posts to a oil rig style fence, and we're at 6 feet. All right, everybody, take care. Rick Borden, take